What's up, guys? Hey, for the Madden YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a one-play score against the cover 2 defense that elaborates on yesterday's video about the ghost route. But before we get into the video, guys, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys take the time to hit that notification bell so you're notified daily of the uploads here on the Madden YouTube channel. If you guys want to watch me play Madden live, you guys can find me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ZanMadden. The link is below in the description, as is a link to my ebook bundle. If you guys are looking for a different way to play the game on both offense and defense, you guys can get my full Washington Redskins single back wing tight U, wing tight, and wing tight Z offense, as well as my 3-4 Bear comprehensive defense that I've been running since day one of the year. Over 35,000 snaps that I've spent in 3-4 Bear this year, learning how to counter all the main runs in the game, those pesky rollout corners, how to create coverage concepts to give problems to spread passers. I've got a little bit of everything in there for you guys. So when you guys check out at that PayHip link, you guys will unlock over 3 hours of content. No waiting for me to go live on my Twitch channel. No waiting for a mod to send you guys the link. You guys will have access right then and there. And hopefully you guys will consider it here as we get late into the year, because there's a lot of conceptual teaching in those offense and defensive game plans that will help you guys going into Madden 21. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Want to go ahead and talk about a cover 2 one-play touchdown. This is going to be out of the gun A slot offset. We're going to be talking about a formula. If you guys aren't regulars on my channel, if you haven't followed me over the years, this might be something you've heard on other channels as quote-unquote the deep half glitch. Now, I'll tell you what, I don't really get into the whole claiming thing. It's not something that I do. I'll tell you, when I first started doing Madden content in 2011, 2012, 2013, and I was trying to get my feet under me and established, I used to worry about who invented what, who came up with what. And I just realized that our community sometimes takes liberties with other people's content. And it's always been the case. But one thing that I've noticed recently, especially in the last few weeks, is that there's a number of content creators and strategy guys that are coming out with this quote unquote deep half glitch and acting like either they discovered it or not giving the credit where it's due. And the credit needs to go 100% to my good friend and colleague, AntCap24. AntCap, if you guys have followed him and myself, he came up with this in like 2018. This was a route combination that was kept very well under wraps. If you guys were subscribers to Playbook GG, where he and I worked together for a couple of years, you guys have known about this as well. You guys can confirm this is something that AntCap came up with. He takes a lot of pride in being one of the best labbers of offensive route combinations. This isn't even my tip, but because he and I are so close, he's always been like, yeah, go ahead and throw it on YouTube. It's not a problem. And it's not one of those things where other people can't put tips on YouTube. I just think it's when people aren't kind of being truthful with, how they found it, where they found it, or presenting it as if they did find it. That's kind of one thing that I don't enjoy seeing is people that are doing that to somebody like AntCap, who has done nothing but good things in our community, and continues to be one of the really truly great people in our community. I want to make sure he gets credit where it's due on this. This is his route combination. So go ahead and get off my soapbox there, and we're going to go ahead and show you the route formula here. So we're going to be going ahead and talking about this. You need a deep skinny post on the wide side of the field. And then from there are 2 rules. You can't have anything on the short side of the field that releases vertically. So a delay fade won't release till I tell it to. That should work. And you can't have anything on the wide side of the field that runs to the short side of the field. So no posts, no slants, no drags, none of that. No, tight end drags, no running back leaks out of the backfield, nothing like that. So those are the 2 rules. And if you follow that formula, you will never mess this up. I've seen other people talk about the deep half glitch and never talk about those rules. And those are the important things you need to know, that the originators are going to know, that the people who are just kind of taking it don't really get. So, this is how you do this. For this tip in general, it doesn't really matter. As long as you have this skinny post, it's going to beat over the top. Now, I did go ahead and put Cam Newton on the Pats for this. The Pats offensive line without Brady's protected is terrible. So if I get sacked, I apologize. If Cam misses throws because he doesn't have escape artist or dashing deadeye, I apologize. But hey, YouTube is all about current events and thumbnails. So Cam Newton will be on the thumbnail for this video. So we'll go ahead and show this to you. Dorsett's going to be open over the top. It's pretty simple. Watch how that deep half safety on the right just kind of bites down. Set your feet, let it rip on the run inaccurate. Cam miss. Oh, we actually hit the throw. Okay, so easy throw, right? If you have dashing deadeye, you'll never get inaccurate on the run. So that's really, really easy. Again, we'll kind of show you this is the formula. You know, just follow the rules. Nothing vertical off the short side of the field, nothing running to the short side of the field with the exception of the deep, skinny post. And you're going to be able to let this ball rip. So again here, kind of roll out, set your, oh, I pulled my icons down, Cam Newton. Should have pulled him back up, but X was wide open once again. We'll do it one last time here because we're going to get into my portion of this tip here after this rep. So go ahead and show this to you. Roll out, pull your icons back up, turn your hips, let her rip on the run accurate, score set, one play score. Okay, so cover two formula, pretty easy. That's your deep half glitch, as some people are calling it. What it is essentially the deep half defender doesn't have anything to guard, so he goes to the middle of the field and looks to help out. Unfortunately, the post breaks over the top of him. That's the actual reason this works. I wouldn't even call it a glitch. People say it's a glitch. It's not really not a glitch. It's just a no cover rule. He doesn't have anybody cover, so he goes and looks for work, and unfortunately, the deep post over the top from the opposite side of the field, which is not his responsibility, gets open. So now, though, we want to talk about today's video, the ghost route. If you guys missed the ghost route, that is a route that we talked about. It's the best pull route in the game, and unfortunately, we haven't been able to use it because blitzing 7's a problem. So that's why a slot offset is so great, because you can block the tight ends and let the running back do work. And what you guys discovered yesterday in the video is that a ghost route to the short side of the field will pull down any and all zones in the game. So this is cover 2. I want you to watch the cloud flat that's standing on the 35-yard line. I want you to watch the vertical hook. You're going to see both of those zones are going to cover a route that is behind the line of scrimmage. It's pretty wild. So watch McCaffrey. He's going to get double teamed. And that's going to open up this post to Thielen. Super easy. To compare, if I run a swing route and I do the exact same formula, watch the cloud flat. It tries to start backing up. You see how it starts backing up? We actually got flush right there. But it starts to back up. And actually, it looked to me like the swing route actually did a pretty solid job of pulling that zone down. But the ghost route's going to be far better because you can playmaker it. But you see here how you should see that cloud flat backing up. Actually, he's not. He's really not. And that actually got wide open. So, hey, you got two routes that work on this. But in general, if you don't have a swing or a ghost, swing routes are worse, in my opinion, because you can't playmaker them. You know, if I just do nothing, that cloud flat is going to back up and guard this post route. See how he does that? So that throw to B is not there. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to kind of combine this tip with this post and this ghost. I've been kind of calling this Postin and Ghostin on my Twitch channel. Postin and ghost, the deep skinny post to the outside, and we're going to kind of actually put that deep half safety in a spot where we can still actually make the throw to 13. So you're going to see how we're actually going to get flushed right away. Good blocking team. B is definitely open. Thielen's going to be wide open. And then we're actually going to have the route to Dorsett as well. That's going to be wide open. Try to slap a double team on this guy. Somebody block for me, please. Yeah, do you see how we can hit that throw? That's an on the run inaccurate. But if you have dashing deadeye, you can see that throw is there. So now with that combination of the one play touchdown formula from Antcat plus the post and ghost combination that I showed you yesterday, you've got a deep one play touchdown beater against cover 2, along with basically a check down that'll get you 25, 30 yards to Thielen because the cloud flat is nowhere to be found. He's playing a ghost route that's stopping at the line of scrimmage. And you also see how this vertical hook is there as well. Now, the other thing we talked about yesterday is that ghost routes are really, really good for playmakers. So if I were to, for some reason or other, they use it perfectly, you know, you've got this ability with this ghost route to kind of playmaker it as it's like a Texas route back over the middle and give yourself a check down against the cover 2. So that's what I like about this is you got a one play touchdown off the snap. You got a 25 to 30 yard check down that should be open unless they user it. And then you got a playmaker right there in front of you with a good, nice max protection that you also have the ability to basically run, you know, tight end delay fades. So if I don't like something, you know, I can leak that tight end out. You see how A releases on his route. Cam Newton and regs right now is actually really bad in in Madden, but hey, you know, got to put them on for current event's sake. But you see how we're actually getting shed every single play here. See how I can actually release this tight end delay, you know, this on the bullet pass inaccurate from Cam, but you see how you can release the tight end delays as well. So you've got this nice 7-man protection, a check down route that you can playmaker, the post that's money, the other post that's a 1-play touchdown. This ends up being a 1-play score against the cover 2. And again, guys, if you have a quarterback that's got high route master, dashing, deadeye, escape artist, you're going to be able to run this entire offense through one player, which is your quarterback. So you won't even have to worry about abilities on, you know, your slot receiver or your running back for that matter. So again, you kind of see here, like, look how open B is. I mean, it's just a simple, like that could actually be a 1-play score on the short side of the field against a deep half because that cloud flat is so low. It's just a really easy throw that you could make. So we go ahead and show this to you one last time. Post route to Thielen. I'm going to slide protect to the right. We're going to try to double team over here. Roll out. And you're going to see how I can just kind of throw this ball. You could turn the corner on that deep half safety. That can end up being a 1-play score for you as well. So I'm not really going to call it a double 1-play score, but that has potential for your quote unquote check down. I mean, X is definitely open if you have a dashing deadeye for the throw over the top of that safety. As I get a follow on my Twitch channel, sorry for that. But you can see that we have the throw over the top to this X receiver all the way over the top of this safety into this area of the field right here. See how that throw is definitely available there on that particular play. But now you see how when we actually look at this, we throw it down on this check down, you could turn up the sideline if you can get that angle and be gone for the 1-play score as well. So I wanted to do this video to kind of do 2 things. One, obviously give the props to Ant Cap that he deserves on this formula. And 2, I wanted to kind of combine yesterday's tip on the post and ghost combination with that 1-play score and show you that while it's not the same deep half glitch, it still works where you can actually make that throw over the top of that deep half on the short side of the field and have another option that's there for a check down as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, drop those as well. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with our next video upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.